Today it's a very special day. We have a very special guest. But before I introduce you to the guest, I would like to thank the sponsors of this video, which is Pafo Technologies. Pafo Technologies is a digital marketing company. They offer a wide range of services like social media management. They do brand awareness. They do things like photography. They do videography. They also do content creation and management. They do website design and creation. And we would love to thank them so much for sponsoring this particular interview. And coming to our guest, we have a very special guest who has been able to represent Uganda in the different levels of track and field. He's a middle distance runner and born from one of the eastern district called Iganga, and we are very glad to have you here, Ronald Musagala. You're most welcome.
Thank you.
So, how are you? First of all, how are you? I want to know how you've been doing.
Yeah, I'm good.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
How is life?
Life is fine.
Okay.
Yes.
And how is the family doing?
They are doing well.
I know the kids have grown.
Yeah.
How are they doing?
They are doing good.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
First and foremost, I want us to start from way back. How has your childhood been in terms of growing up? I know you come from one of the small village in Iganga. How has life been? Your childhood life? Where did you study? Where did you go for your primary level, secondary level, and all that?
Yeah, thank you. Well, as you know very well, life of village is always tough, it's hard. Always you go through hurdles, you have just to keep on jumping everything once you understand very well. So Musagala is a man from a very deep village. And nobody even believed that Musagala one time or one day he can also be to town. And even myself, I was like, no, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, but with God's grace, yeah, I thank God for everything. Because as you said, yeah, most of you guys, you know my home, this is Igan. But Igan, most of the things and my running, I started from Igan. But my district is Kalilo district. Kalilo is. When you reach Kalilo, you have to drive like 30 kilometers to reach my place.
Okay.
So it's a bit deep in the village.
Okay.
But first, I have to thank my parents. If it was not to be my parents, I couldn't even be here. But due to them, due to their support, due to their words, wisdom words, it kept me moving from the small village to big town, even like city Kampala.
Okay.
Yeah, at first talked about my studies. Yeah, I studied from a small school, primary. The school is called Busulumba Primary School. It's deep there, very deep in that village. So it's where I studied my P1, you know. In the village, it's very hard to find a school having nursery, whatever.
Yes.
Automatically, I go to
Primary school.
primary one. So, yeah, I started from there. Slowly, when I go to P3, it's where I start now seeing people running, training. Yeah, I was like, yeah, why these people are running? When I'm just a small boy like this, I was like, no, one time maybe I'm going to join these people.
You have to join them.
I have to also to keep going with them. So in my primary 4, I started running with those big men. You remember during that primary, boys were big for run. So when they see you are very small, they say, no, for you a small boy, you can't even manage. Go. But for me, I kept with
pushing.
those big boys pushing with them. I say, no, also me, I want to run like them. But as you know, life in the village is not easy. So yeah, I tried in my primary 4, got primary 5, then I was like, I know things are very tough. I turned to football.
Okay.
Yeah, then I started now playing football. I played football from my primary 4. P7 still I was playing football, so I was running, but running I was just going there for part-time, not serious running. I just go, I do my things, I come back to football. So from Busulumba, I went to Kisinda Primary School. It's just nearby schools.
Okay.
From there, I had to move because now I was growing and trying also to expand my mind. So I was like, no, daddy, mommy, maybe if possible, you take me to a small town. I started from there because I see here now. When I run, I stop here. But when you sometimes you hear news on the radios. You hear certain schools they are going for inter schools. They are going for those district levels. But for us, our schools no, they keep us there after schools. You remain
there.
So I was like, if I go to nearby town, at least I can do something maybe in football. My mind was just more in football, not even running.
Okay.
Until I had to move from village to Carrillo town.
Okay.
Carrillo town, I was going to primary 5, they had to push me back. They said,
push you back.
From
Even me personally, I went through that.
So I had to go back to primary 3, imagine, yeah. So I started there, so again coming up. Yesterday I found a teacher. He was like, this guy, when time for football, like you see him running up and down, not even getting tired. This guy can run. No, one time we shall use you for our inter classes, and I was okay, sir, it's good. So they took me for their inter classes. They see me running every race. I go for 12 laps. I win. I go for 800. They see me winning. I go for 15. They see, this boy can run. He's really from this village? Yes. No. This guy is a Karamoja.
So you're from Karamoja?
Yeah, I said,
you're
no, I'm just from there down the village. He said, that's very good. Yeah, so my future started from there.
Okay. Now, it is very interesting to know that you actually loved football more than running. But if you see now running has taken you so far, at that particular age where you said, let me start following these people slowly. And then after you went back to football and then came back to athletics again because someone saw you and said, this boy is something.
Yeah.
After that moment, who really inspired you and who is that person you looked up to and you said, I really want to be this particular person? I know there are some athletes by that time you were looking at them and you're saying, you know what? I think I can do this and I want to be like this particular person. Who is that particular athlete who really inspired you and made you to decide this is what I'm going to do?
Yeah, well, by the time like as now you are trying also to make a way through, you want to reach somewhere. As I told you, by then I was in Carrillo. Carrillo also, they were just going up to the district level. They stop there, they don't go anywhere. By then, I was not knowing these big names like you hear, David Rudisha, Kiplop. No way. I was like, we were in the bush.
Yeah, definitely.
No getting about the athletics, until just you have to move out, then you get
Find your way.
something. Yeah. So as I was in Carrillo, I started now, I say, keep on playing football. I go to athletics. It's the time I had now to decide myself because I was still growing. Now after my P7, I joined senior 1. I went to boarding SS. It's a nice school, a good school. You find many students from Kampala, from where Gorilla, they are there, many of them, yeah. And I had my best of my friends, they were from Karamoja.
Really?
Yes. Boarding SS. So I was there, senior 1, senior 2, but also they were more based on football, no athletics.
Yeah.
I played football, senior 1, senior 2, then I was like, no, now my minds were turning to athletics. I said, no, I want now to run. I had to change from boarding SS to Carrillo High. I went to Carrillo High. For them, they were doing both, football and the athletics, but I find them still, they compete inter-houses. After inter-houses, they stop the athletic. Football, they continue, they go. I was like, now, where to go? So I had to go back. It was even during holiday. I went back, I sat with my parents. I had to discuss with them and say, Daddy, Mommy, now it's my time. I want to move from Carrillo, I go to Igang. Immediately after just putting it for the bursary, the guy looked at me and said, running? No, for us, like at this school we have many guys who are good in running. We have guys from Kapchorwa, we have guys from Kenya. Do you really you can manage them? I was like, no. When I train, I can catch up with them. No. Maybe if you say football, we can give you. Then I was like, okay, sir, if possible, then let me play football. Give me on the side of football. Yeah, the guy he accepted. Then he said, if you have where to live, it's okay. Come and study for free. No money, no what. Come and just study and play for us football. I was like, oh. So I had now to go to a nearby place. I had to seek somebody here and so on. So I want to study from Hagan, but I don't have anything, no money, what. So I question I want to live from here. Then the person was like, wow, come, no problem, come and stay with us here.
That was
Immediately I went. So my parents, they kept asking me, calling, how is the studies? Very fine. How is Carlo? Very fine. Yet I'm ready.
You had to use your brain.
Yes, so I played there football. For the first time, I played football. Coming to inter houses, I had to go and compete with those guys from Kapchorwa, where. Running, I was just beating them like nothing.
Yes.
Guys were like, the teachers were like, wow, this boy is from where? Are you from Busoga, really? Yes. Busoga, down there, Kario district. No, it can't be. The way you run is like you are from maybe.
Karamoja.
Are you from Gulu? They were like, Lila? You know, when they look at me, when you look at me, you can't even believe I come from Busoga. No, I'm from there. Oh, wow. No, now from next term, you just bring all your stuff, you stay here at school. No more coming from outside. You are not a scholar now. Come and stay here. You were born now. I was very happy, very excited. So I stayed there for only 1 year at that school because now my running was
in a different level.
Then one teacher, games teacher, was like, he called me and he had to discuss with me, saying, Musagala, I see the way you run. Your running is really amazing. For us, keeping you here will be just like we are stepping on your talent. Yes, you have to go to another school. Then, immediately from that time, I had to move from Igama Parents to King of Kings. They also nearby school. But King of Kings, for them, they were more on athletics.
Okay.
And that school, I don't know whether, I think you know, Negesa Anik.
Yeah.
So I started from there. So by then, hearing about Negesa, I would say, wow. So that's the time I said, now I'm going to join Negesa's team. I was really very happy. I joined them. Yes.
Yes. Actually, your story is almost the same like mine because I was doing track and field for the last 6 to 7 years.
Yeah.
But I also started as a footballer. Someone saw me and then, advised me, I think you can jump. I think you can do this.
Yeah.
That is how I got into athletics. So I was literally juggling athletics and football at the same time, which makes the story very interesting. Because you see, there are some people who can see somebody doing this particular sports discipline and then recommend them to where they would really literally get something good out of it. So I'm really very excited for you that you were able to be seen in that perspective, which is really very good. I know the secondary setting, when you went to the your new school, the setting in there was very conducive for athletes to get to. That's where you start attending inter-schools, inter-district. Then from inter-district, if you're selected, you can go and represent the country in the East African Games, which was really a very good setting. We thank the Ministry of Education and Sports for such things, because without such things, it's very hard for people to, move from one stage to another.
Yeah.
Now, I know through the course of your high school, you've been attending the inter-district, you've been attending nationals, you've been going for East African Games. I cannot count them, but I know you've gone so many times. But I want us to come to 2013, from your secondary level, like primary level, up to 2013. That is where I know the story all begins at. That national championship, which was at Nambole Stadium, where you were able to qualify to represent Uganda in the World Championship, which was held by then in Moscow. How did it come about? Tell me more about that. Is one of the most interesting part I want to hear from this great interview. How did it come about? How did you feel Was there a very big relief when it happened? Because I saw, by then I was still in Kulu, but I heard about it. You ran 800 meters, you were able to qualify. So I want us to start from there right away.
That year, I don't even know how I can explain that because I had a lot of stuff in 2013. I was like, 2013 it was even there I was quitting running because running takes a lot.
Yeah, it takes a lot.
It's very expensive.
Yeah.
No resting, always on the load, running like. First, some guys they were like, now look at this one. He's already small, but he runs. Is he cutting the weight or what is he trying to look for? So 2013 was really amazing year to me when I look back to 2013 because that was the year opened everything for me. And running in Ambore during that time, nobody even believed Musagala can qualify because at the first I was most on 1500 meters. I wanted to qualify for 1500 meters, and more training was for 15, not even 800. Yes, so that's the time. I can't even forget to say Kasaja Raphael. The guy did a wonderful job.
Yeah, your coach, by the way.
Yes, my coach. He did.
Coach Raphael.
Until today, I can't forget that guy, and I'm still moving with him still. So he's a really amazing coach. That's the time I remember we were like, Musagala, yes, coach. We are coming now to the closure of this national champ of ours. So what is the plan? I told him, coach, remember what we discussed like 2 months back? Coach said, yes, I remember very well. Yes, I'm still following that ambition. That's the time I was quitting. And if not to qualify, I think by this time I could be maybe in the village. I don't know where. I don't know even. Raphael told me, Musagala, just give me a chance. Give me just only this year. Give me this year. If we fail, then I'll leave you to go. You go back where you are. If you want to go back to village, then I was like, oh, coach, no problem. The day came. That's the day Kipusiro, he was still a very strong guy. We had that guy, Chiplagat, you remember that guy, steeplechase? And he had also the brother, I'm forgetting his name. They were very strong, those of Trotip. We had the guy like Maureen. They were very strong guys.
Yeah, very strong.
Then our coach was like, now, Musagala, how are you going to stand with these people? You see, they are very strong. Maybe we crossed to 800. I say, no, we have been training for 15. Why I crossed for 800 this time? No, let me try here. I see. I went for 15. The first day, our national champ is always for 2 days. Yes. So the first day I went for 1500. By then, Mr. Nwaga was still around. That he's always in eternal peace. That guy was really good. Mr. Nwaga, he played a big role in. Let him rest in eternal peace. Yeah, Nwaga was really amazing. I don't know whether we shall get even a replacement of that guy. So Nwaga was there. During that day, was even sitting in front of us. What is Musagala? I'm not seeing the guy. We are going on the line, but he's asking Rafael, what is Musagala? Rafael, hey, Mr. Even you don't know your son. But then the guy was say, this is my body. So you don't know your son. He's there. He's going with those of the Pusiro. Then it's where somebody came to ask the Pusiro, what's your plan? He said, I want to show these guys that I can also run 1500 meters and I'm going to win them here today. Rafael said, I know you said go for it. We went for hits. At first, we had finishing, it was just a torso. With him, with the Pusiro, people were really happy, people were jumping, doing what. Then I was like, no, we wait for final. Final is there in the evening, so time came. Still, I'm there with Kipusiro. We went one way. Kipusiro was nowhere to be. Finishing, the late Nwaga was like, what is my boy? I'm not even seeing Musagala. Then Raphael said, what about this one?